What's up guys, Kennedy here. On this episode I'm gonna cover the topics of chain rings, of wearing down the chain rings, replacing the chain rings, or just solving the problems with finding the right chain rings for your crankset. There is now a couple of different projects going on in our studio, but one of these is our focus trekking bike, focus on Shimano Diori XT. This is the XT, I'm always forgetting those numbers, FC-M752, right? So we've got a Holotech 1 system, it's not Holotech 2, so we don't have integrated axle spindle with this right crank arm, but still this crankset is high quality, it is in super condition, and the only problem I have is the middle ring that is quite used. It's really been worn out. So my problem is to find this chainring for this particular model of my crankset. Now this is something I really don't like about Shimano. Most of the components I'm using come from Shimano, so I am their customer, but they don't think about us, that's one thing, and the other, that they don't really think about the environment. It's not only the Shimano, but other brands as well. What do I mean? Well, there is no point of putting this into a trash, of just throwing it away. It's awesome crankset and it will go for like thousands of miles still on our trekking bike, but I just need this chainring. And I don't mean like Shimano would supposed to just still produce those old Shimano XT chainrings, especially for those maybe couple of thousands. Or I think there are more, like tens of thousands or even more, that are using some older components. What do I mean is not to do a newer chainring, not to design it only in order to make it not compatible with this one. Let me just show you what do I mean right now. Well, I saw this one is just worn out, so I thought, all right, that's no problem for me, because I do have a middle chainring with 104 BCD millimeters. This one comes from XTR 970 crankset, but it doesn't fit. Of course it doesn't fit. Then I thought, okay, this is the XTR, we've got like carbon material here, it's completely different design. All right, let me find a chainring that has same BCD and it will fit beautifully to my crankset. I bought this one, it was supposed to fit to my crankset, but it doesn't. And the reason is really annoying here. The chainring, this is a Diori, I'm gonna show you what I bought. 3x9, so this is what I had, 104 millimeters, 32 teeth, Diori, right? So the only difference is that this one is older XT, this one is Diori. Same teeth, same chainring, everything the same BCD. So there was nothing like some, huge improvement made by Shimano, so that they would really have to change those shapes here. It was only made in order to make us really troubling with this one. Can you see the difference here? Yeah, so when I'm putting this one on my crankset, it fits here on those two pockets, if you will, and those won't fit here. Why is it so? On the original XT, we have here around the bolt hole, we have here like 2 millimeters, and here they've made 3 millimeters. So we have 1 millimeter too much of material, and it will just push against those grooves here, and it doesn't fit. So that's the problem we have. It's really difficult to find this chainring. I couldn't find it in Poland. I was unable to find it even in Europe or other countries. So what I thought now is, would I be able to make this one work for me? If I would only cut like a 1 millimeter of this material here, it's look like this. yeah, if we only cut 1 millimeter here, will this fit? I mean, it will fit. There is no danger that that we weaken this chainring, because this one is aluminum, this one is steel, so this one is stronger, and here we have only 2 millimeters of the material. Here we are having 3. So if we cut 1 millimeter off those 4 places here, just around the hole, it would fit. Question is, did you try this? The other question is it really difficult? And did it work for you? I'm pretty much sure that someone did try to do it. So I'm gonna do it, but I'd like to hear from you guys first. So this is more like a question on this video. But other thing I was really thinking about now is also, can we like prolong the life of this chainring by doing a simple trick? Let me show you what do I mean. Okay, this is our chainring. As we can see, those teeth are just worn out. These are like super thin here. But if we look very closely, there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's say 6 teeth that you can really see they've been used. Those here are almost like new. If we look at the new one, the shape of them, it's a different model, but the shape and the width of them is just almost the same. So these are almost like new, and then we have once more those worn down. Why is it so? It's because we are not producing power through a whole pedal stroke. We are producing most of the power like right here. You can see that. That was the chain coming here, and those teeth were really pulling the chain with a force. Then we have those like new, and once again when the left leg is going down, we once again use those teeth here. So this one little trick would be to rotate this chainring 90 degrees, just 90, because if I was to go for 180, it would be the same, just upside down. But 90 degrees, and we are still having very good teeth in the areas when we produce so much power, and we really pull the chain with the chainring. Have you tried this? Because we are not really changing anything in the crankset. The only thing that changes, you can see this little teeth here. It shows that it should be right here, just hidden behind the crank arm, because we are changing those upshifting and downshifting areas. Otherwise, nothing changes really. We have good teeth, and those should work for us. So what do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section about those two tricks, like rotating this one and still using it for maybe like, I don't know, a couple of hundreds of kilometers, or maybe 1,000 or more, and can we use a new chain on this one? And the other is, can we cut this 1 millimeter of material on the Diore chainring so that we can fit this one to our Shimano FC-M752 crankset. It's really environmental friendly trick, so if it will work, I will definitely give it a try. So thanks for watching. Give me some comments just below the video. I'm waiting for you there. Thanks for your support, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.